PM Magazine. Watch our Youth Division Director for a Day story about an Indiana karate school where they perform thrilling and dangerous stunts.
Then we'll rock down memory lane with the Shirelles. These women gave us Will You Still Love Me Tomorrow and many other hits. And they're still performing their magic after 25 years.
And I'm Bob Sarlott. Can the stars tell you who to date and how to lose weight? I have no idea. And you'll feel the same way tonight.
And on PM's America, I'll show you that the Wolfman rides a motorcycle.
Magazine Director for a Day competition back in the fall, and she sent us a story idea about a man who's a friend of her family, Alan Washnock. And Alan runs a karate school, but it's not a typical school, is it?
No, it isn't.
He does some fantastic stunts, and tonight we're going to see a stunt that's the most thrilling of all.
Or nervousness in anything you do. I don't care what it is, but it's just something that I guess needs to be done as far as I'm concerned. If it can be done, I like to do it.
Alan Washnock holds a second-degree black belt in karate and determination. He's confident that the people in his small Indiana community of Charlestown can master these ancient Eastern skills as well as anyone.
Stepping out from here. Body stand position, being horse stand position. Kick, here, side kick, concentrate the straight line. Ever since I've started it, I've kept kind of like a family routine where everyone knows everyone, and we have a lot of parties, and we get together a lot. And it's, like I say, it's country people, and there's of course people from Louisville and other places around, the cities and stuff. But we just keep it close like a family, and it's not to where it's just people come in and out and rush through class and such like that, to where no one knows anybody. It's close, we're serious, and we have fun.
Now, parts of it may be fun, but that's not the word to describe this predicament. We'll watch Alan attempt to withstand the block-breaking strength of a blow from... But first, let's find out why all of this is a part of Alan's lesson plan.
Some of the real exotic things that we'll be doing really doesn't pertain to the beginner coming into the class. They're not really concerned with that. Be for quite some time. Some smaller techniques or board breaks or such will be, but the main thing is sometimes people, in order to get people's attention, they don't like to see somebody doing something just a little bit above average. They want to see something that either looks impossible, dangerous, or something they know nobody can do. And sometimes we have to do things like that to make people realize, you know, hey, this might be something to this, and it is real.
Away from the school's atmosphere of aggression, you'd never guess that Alan, or for that matter most of his students, could be dangerous, unarmed people. You certainly can't read it in his demeanor. He's the kind of guy who's happy with a woodworking hobby that's turned out couches and lamps. But today, he's cutting up boards that don't stand a chance against lethal blows. Alan's school specializes in Taekwondo, one form of karate. Like any other martial art, it has inherent risk, but Alan thinks they are minimal compared to not knowing how to protect oneself.
If I was going to take part in a softball game sometime in my life or another, and I knew that in that game, if I would lose, I may lose my life, or I may be hospitalized or whatever, just because of a simple softball game, I would probably and find me somebody that specializes in softball and work with them and practice playing softball a little bit, because someday that day may come where I'd have to play that game of softball, and I may lose, and if I lost, I would lose my life. So in the idea of self-defense and the game of life, you could say that you're going to be better prepared if you practice.
Tonight, the class is more than business as usual. Strenuous warm-up exercises progress to stretches and forms. Sparring follows, and with each maneuver, the tension builds. as the time for the most dangerous demonstration draws closer.
I'm pretty convinced that he can withstand about all I can put out, I believe.
That's saying a lot, because Larry Traub is no ordinary weightlifter. He was Mr. Louisville in 1981, Mr. Kentucky in 82. He holds 6 Kentucky State powerlifting records and can bench press 385 pounds. So who gave him the sledgehammer? Well, luckily he's a nice guy, and Alan trusts him, but what could go wrong?
Nothing. I hope. No, it's hard to say. Anything could go wrong if some reason or another the objects I'll be supported on would move. This puts me in well, I guess you'd say a muscle panic. They have to be secure 100%. And as long as that is, everything is there and I'm positioned and I'm comfortable, we'll make sure of that before the concrete is placed on me. Once it is on me, then we'll have to make sure I'm comfortable again before he does the direct impact of the hammer.
Here's what will happen. Alan will stretch between 2 wooden stands supported only by his heels, neck, and willpower. Then 3 25-pound concrete blocks must be balanced on his chest. Larry's full strength will be needed to penetrate that 75 pounds with a crushing blow from an 8-pound sledgehammer that has to land perfectly. And the only thing between Alan and injury is his concentration of power.
You have to be sure of what you can do and put it in your mind that that's what I can do and I'm going to do it, and there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's going to be done. Yes, it is. Definitely.
Ready.
That those two were shaking hands at the end of the story. Well, even though Larry hit Alan with a sledgehammer, they're really good friends, and they made sure they were on good terms before they performed that